Villagers in Kalachi, Kazakhstan, mysteriously fell into deep sleep for up to 6 days in 2013. What caused this bizarre phenomenon? The Great Smog of London killed hundreds, suffocating the city. Was it simply weather, or did something more sinister occur? Here are 12 unexplained natural phenomena that still baffle scientists. Number 12. The village that couldn't stay awake. In 2013, a bizarre phenomenon emerged in Kalachi, Kazakhstan. Villagers would suddenly fall into deep sleep for up to 6 days, regardless of what they were doing. Upon waking, they experienced memory loss, hallucinations, and disorientation. Children reported nightmarish visions of snakes in their beds and worms eating their hands. The mysterious condition affected about 150 people of all ages by 2016. After 2 years of investigation, scientists discovered the culprit, a deadly combination of carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons leaking from an abandoned uranium mine, coupled with reduced oxygen levels. The Sleepy Hollow epidemic eventually forced over half the village's 582 residents to relocate. Number 11. The Tunguska event. On the morning of June 30th, 1908, the skies over Siberia, Russia, split in two as a massive explosion rocked the remote Tunguska region. This cosmic event flattened over 80 million trees across 830 square miles, an area larger than London. The blast packed the punch of 1,000 Hiroshima bombs, creating shockwaves that broke windows 400 miles away. Remarkably, no impact crater was ever found. Scientists believe an asteroid or comet roughly 160 to 200 feet wide exploded 3 to 6 miles above Earth's surface. The explosion was so bright that people could read newspapers at midnight in Europe. This remains the largest impact event in recorded human history, a sobering reminder of our cosmic vulnerability. Number 10. The Great Smog of London. In December 1952, a deadly fog descended upon London, England. This wasn't ordinary fog. It was a toxic mixture of coal smoke and pollution trapped by unusual weather conditions. An anticyclone created a temperature inversion, with warm air trapping cold air below, preventing pollutants from dispersing. For 5 days, this yellow-black smog blanketed the city, reducing visibility to mere feet. Londoners couldn't see their own feet, and the toxic air penetrated even indoor spaces. Initially thought to have killed 4,000 people, modern estimates place the death toll at 12,000. This catastrophic event ultimately led to the Clean Air Act of 1956, marking a turning point in environmental protection. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 9. The first recorded ball lightning. On October 21st, 1638, one of history's earliest documented cases of ball lightning occurred at St. Pancras Church in Widecombe in the Moor, England. During a violent thunderstorm, witnesses described a great ball of fire, about 8 feet in diameter, crashing through a window and tearing through the roof. The glowing sphere rebounded through the church, killing 4 people and injuring around 60 others. One victim's skull was shattered so violently that his brain was hurled to the ground. Some victims reportedly suffered burns on their bodies but not their clothes. This mysterious phenomenon continues to baffle scientists today, who still cannot fully explain how these luminous spheres form during thunderstorms. Number 8. The Black Rain of Hiroshima. After the atomic bomb devastated Hiroshima, Japan on August 6, 1945, a terrifying phenomenon occurred. Within 30 to 40 minutes of the explosion, a sticky, dark precipitation fell from the sky. This black rain contained radioactive particles from the bomb mixed with soot and debris. The rain fell for hours, reaching areas more than 6 miles from ground zero. Survivors described it as painful, staining their clothes pitch black. Many mistook it for oil. This radioactive downpour caused severe health problems as victims ingested contaminated water and food. Those exposed later developed leukemia, cancer, and other radiation-related illnesses. Even decades later, survivors continue to seek recognition and medical support for their suffering. Number 7. Flash floods. When heavy rain falls too fast for the ground to absorb, flash floods can form in minutes. These sudden surges of water can sweep away cars, tear out trees, and destroy buildings with as little as 6 inches of moving water, capable of knocking down an adult. Whirlpools form when water currents flowing in different directions collide and begin to spiral. The empty space in the center creates a vortex that can pull objects downward. While most are harmless, powerful ones called maelstroms can be deadly. The world's strongest maelstrom forms in the Saltstraumen Strait in Norway, creating whirlpools up to 33 feet wide every 6 hours. Number 6. The melting road of India. In India, scorching temperatures have repeatedly turned solid roads into sticky nightmares. When temperatures soar above 113 degrees Fahrenheit, asphalt roads begin to melt, creating dangerous conditions for travelers. In 2016, residents of Valsad, India, had to battle melting tar as temperatures reached 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Abandoned sandals littered the sticky roadway as pedestrians found their shoes trapped in the softening tarmac. The phenomenon has been documented multiple times across India. In New Delhi, India, zebra crossings warped and curled as the asphalt melted under temperatures of 114 degrees Fahrenheit. This recurring issue highlights how extreme heat can defeat even modern infrastructure, turning everyday commutes into hazardous journeys. Number 5. The first documented Fata Morgana mirage. On August 14, 1643, Jesuit priest Father Domenico Giardina witnessed a remarkable sight from Messina, Italy. Looking out over the sea, he observed a city all floating in the air, adorned with magnificent buildings on a base of luminous crystal. This was the first documented Fata Morgana mirage, named after Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend. These complex optical illusions occur when light bends through layers of warm and cool air, creating distorted, stacked images of distant objects. The phenomenon transforms ships, coastlines, and islands into fantastical visions that appear to float above the horizon. The Strait of Messina in Italy became famous for these mirages, which locals once believed were fairy castles conjured by magical forces. Number 4. St. Elmo's Fire. St. Elmo's Fire is a captivating weather phenomenon where luminous blue or violet plasma forms around pointed objects like ship masts during storms. This eerie glow, often accompanied by a hissing sound, occurs when a strong electric field causes air molecules to ionize and fluoresce. For centuries, sailors have considered it a good omen. Named after Saint Erasmus of Formia, the patron saint of sailors, it was seen as divine protection during treacherous weather. Historical accounts mention famous explorers like Magellan, Julius Caesar, and Columbus witnessing this phenomenon on their voyages. Scientists explain it as a corona discharge, similar to neon lights but with different gases creating the distinctive blue-violet color. Number 3. The Taos hum. In the small town of Taos, New Mexico, USA, a peculiar phenomenon has puzzled residents and scientists alike for decades. Since the early 1990s, about 2% of locals report hearing a persistent, low-frequency sound that's impossible to escape. Described variously as a whir, buzz, or drone similar to an idling engine, this mysterious Taos hum can't be recorded despite extensive scientific investigation. Even covering one's ears doesn't block it out. Some hearers experience headaches, nausea, and sleep disturbances from the relentless noise. Theories range from electromagnetic fields to inner ear anomalies. But despite studies by national laboratories, the true source of the Taos hum remains unexplained. Number 2. The Hessdalen Lights. Deep in Norway's Hessdalen Valley, mysterious glowing orbs have puzzled locals and scientists since the 1930s. These luminous phenomena appear as bright white, yellow, or red lights that hover, sway, and sometimes zoom through the valley at speeds up to 18,600 miles per hour. The lights gained scientific attention in 1981 when sightings peaked at 20 per week. Project Hessdalen, established in 1983, documented 53 sightings during an 18-day field study. Scientists have proposed several theories, including combustion of mining dust, radon decay creating plasma, and piezoelectricity from quartz-rich rocks. Despite decades of research and the world's first 24/7 observatory for light phenomena, installed in 1998, the Hessdalen lights remain unexplained. Number 1. The Blood Falls of Antarctica. Deep in Antarctica's Taylor Valley lies one of Earth's most bizarre natural wonders, Blood Falls. Discovered in 1911 by geologist Griffith Taylor, this eerie waterfall pours blood-red water from Taylor Glacier into Lake Bonny. The crimson color comes not from algae as initially thought, but from iron-rich water that's been trapped beneath the glacier for over 1 million years. When this ancient water reaches the surface and contacts oxygen, it oxidizes, essentially rusting, creating the dramatic blood-red appearance. What's equally astonishing is that despite temperatures of around 0 degrees Fahrenheit, the water remains liquid thanks to its extremely high salt content, about 3 times saltier than seawater. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.